Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you today how to apply transfers to my models. This is my custom chapter Space Marine, unnamed as yet. I've done this one already. I'm going to be putting a Templar cross, this one just here, onto the knee of this Space Marine here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. What I need is obviously the model, the transfer which I got from the Mighty Brush, a bit of kitchen roll, a Vallejo decal softener, GW's hard coat, GW's Lamian medium, pair of tweezers that lock closed, GW's shade brush, but you can use any big brush, and GW's medium layer brush, again you can use any smaller brush, and some water. First thing you want to do is layer over the area you're going to be applying the transfer with a bit of hard coat, so give that a bit of a shake. Use the smaller brush to apply it to your palette. So we're going to be using a little bit of water to thin it down slightly so it's not too gloopy. That's going to go on the knee of this guy here. Apply over the full area of the where you're going to put the transfer, because it might be slightly different colour to the rest of your model after we finish. There we go. Make sure you wash your brush because hard coat is hard. We give that a couple of minutes to dry, but what we can do now while we wait, using the bigger brush, dip that into the water and then dollop it onto our transfer, which is on the paper just down here. There. Nice big dollop of water onto the transfer. There we go, and give that about a minute in the water before we start applying the transfer. Right, now the transfer is ready to go. I'm going to get some of the Vallejo decal softener and a little squirt of that onto the palette paper to use that in a minute. Now this smaller brush, get that slightly wet, and again leave it to one side. Tweezers, pick up the transfer, and then again make sure the brush is slightly wet. Move it over to the area that you're going to be laying the transfer on and gently brush it across. And then now we get the decal softener that we squirted out onto the palette, onto the brush a little bit. Now we can move it around. Oh. That's pretty straight. Maybe a little bit more to the left. There we go, happy with that. And then we'll leave that for a little while to dry. Now the transfer is dry, we're going to apply some hard coat over the top of it. So, yeah, a bit there, a bit of a shake again. Dollop that onto the palette. A little bit of water in there to thin it down so it's not too gloopy. There we go. just a thin layer of hard coat over the transfer there. There we go, and then leave that to dry. Now the hard coat is dry, we can layer on a bit of the lamium medium, and this should return it, or get rid of the shine of the hard coat basically. So small brush again, sorry to fit it down, but I always like to apply it to the palette first really. And then coat the entire area that you had hard coat on, edge to edge. And when that dries, that should get rid of the shine. So leave that for a few minutes to dry. Right, that's all dry now. There we go. I think it looks good. I'm quite happy with it. I've got a few more to do on the other shoulder pads and knee pads, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. So yeah, that's how you apply transfers. Happy days.